Okay guys, let's crank it up. We're gonna crank it up tonight. We're gonna make wings 3 ways. 1, 2, 3 ways. We're gonna have a sweet and salty one that's gonna be fantastic. We're gonna have a real spicy one, and then there's gonna be one that I'm gonna send you completely out to lunch. But it's gonna be absolutely fantastic. As you can hear the jazz, I'm ready to roll. Let's just do it. Let's just get right into it, okay? I've already blanched the wings as I blanch them all, just to make sure I lock in that moisture. I don't want to fry them raw because then they get really dry really quickly. So let's blanch those already. Boom. I've got my oil already heating up. Okay, I got one area ready to go. I got another area over here ready to go. I got another area over here ready to go. Let's make the first set of wings. Let's rock and roll. Apple. Grate it. This is a Spartan. It's a little bit softer, but very juicy. I'm not worried about the skin. Skin's good, yeah? Get that on the board a little bit. Into the pot. You got some apple in there. Let's head over to the sink. We'll get some water in there. Just a little bit of water in there just to loosen up the apples a little bit. Let's get that on high, yeah? Inside there, we've got apple, we've got water, now we've got some brown sugar. After that, we've got a little bit of vanilla right in that pot there. Here comes the cinnamon. Boom. We got some smoky sea salt. And a hint of spicy cayenne pepper. Now, we're just going to let that sauce go off, heat up and go off. Just let her go. Now, let's make our other set of wings. The sauces for the other set of wings, we're going to have a sweet soy sauce. Frying pan. Boom, right here. Gonna add 1/4 cup soy sauce. Boom. Let that heat up. Let's move this over to another element because I want to show you a trick. It's all right over there. Okay, let's go right here. Boom. Okay, sugar in the pan. Just like that. Max heat. All the way up to high. Add some little splash of water in there. Just like that. Let's reduce that right up. Boom. There's those apples. That brown sugar. That vanilla. Cinnamon. And the spicy cayenne. We're just going to let that go. Just let that go. Just like that. Now, over here, I'm going to work on a dry rub right here. It's going to be fantastic. Grab a bowl. In that bowl, graham crackers. And crushed up. This is our dry rub. We got some coconut. Boom. Just like that. We've got some almond flour, just like that. And we've got some nice roasted cumin is going in, just like that. Some sea salt, Himalayan sea salt, that's going in. We got some chili powder and some ginger, that's going in. That's our dry rub. We're just gonna mix that all around. What's interesting with this one is this grapefruit. Later on you'll see why this is so very important. The apples are going, soy sauce is going, the sugar is going, just like that. 1, 2, 3. Honey and the grapefruit are friends later. Okay, let's grab some wings. Just like this, we're gonna make a quick, little flour mixture for our sweet wings. Let's grab some flour. Boom. Some water. Boom. Just like that. A little bit of water in there. Okay, grab a whisk. Whisk it up. You want it just light and airy. So I always just add a little bit of water to get the process rolling. Then I'm just going to add a little bit more to that white flour. I've got no salt or anything else in there. It just is what it is. Let's just mix it up. We don't want it clumpy. We want it more loose than anything else. So all this is water and flour. Super duper duper easy, yeah? But we want a leavener. A leavener will help hold it to the product that is going to go in it. So I'm going to grab a little bit of soda. That is some baking soda. Right here, baking soda. Boom, so more or less just like that, everything's ready to roll, yeah? So I got my sugar reducing with a little bit of water. Got my apple sauce that's reducing right here. Just like that. Gonna add a little more water to that. Just a bit. A hair more. This is sort of what you want it to look like here, if you can have a look at that. There you are. Apples, brown sugar, cinnamon, some heat with the cayenne. Just going to reduce that off. Then we get our sugar over here, reducing away with a little help with that water. And the soy sauce is off now, ready to go. And shut that element off. So I've got everything on roll here. This oven is cranked up tonight, man. We're going to crank it right up. Also got the oven on 300. I like to hold warm foods at 300. So we're just going to let that all go. Okay, I'm going to grab some wings and I'm going to throw it in our the batter that we just made. Not concerned about what variety they are. Just here they go. Right in there. Get dirty, get messy, have a good time. Don't be afraid. Now remember, these wings are already blanched, so I don't need an adhesive at all. It just likes to glue to the skin when the skin is blanched. Just like that. Look at that. It's beautiful, yeah? So simple. Water, flour, a little bit of a leavener with the soda. That's going right in the fire. Let's go have a look here. I got this oil already hot, ready to go. We'll see. There we go. Sizzling away. Just what you want. Let these guys go. Remember, we have them in the oil just to crisp them up. We're just here to crisp them up. Let that just explode. Bloom, if I may. And that leavener with the soda will make sure that it won't allow any oil right to the flesh. It's just going to release the water out of the skin. There we go. Let's let that go for a bit. Okay, hot apple sauce right here. That apple sauce is going to go right in here. Let's zap it a little bit. We're going to zap it up with our handy dandy emulsive blender. Everyone needs one. Lower the heat on that oil. That's looking real good in that fryer right now. Let's just emulsify this, or blend the apples and the cinnamon and vanilla. Boom, just like that, real quick and easy. Don't want to waste anything. Let's just slide this to the side, yeah. Boom, just like that. So those are our oven roasted wings. We're going to oven roast those ones. So I'm going to show you how we're going to do that. Now we got the sugar just went off on me. We're going to let that go for a little bit. Add the soy sauce in right now. Boom, it's going to go crazy. Ready? Now it's going to go crazy. There we go. Just like that. So that sugar was orangey. Added the soy sauce in there. And now it's going to just emulsify and blend so nice and neat and cleanly. let's lower that heat now to a direct low. A direct low, as low as you can go. Just let that reduce for a little bit, yeah? These wings are looking real crispy, real nice. Let's just roll them around a little bit in here. Look at those. Look at these. Okay, these guys are gonna come on out. Got some hot pans ready to go, oven at 300, warming oven. Look at how crispy these are, you guys. They're beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful, golden brown, just how you want them. Got a lot of items at once happening here. No big deal, let's just enjoy ourselves. That's why we got a nice oven already on warm at 300. Okay, so these are going to be in a heated oven. Those are going to remain in there for a little bit. I'm going to leave that oil on. I'm just going to lower the oil a little bit so it's not going too crazy. Now over here to our sweet sauce. We've reduced the sugar. We've added the soy sauce in there. Now let's head over to the board. Okay, I've got some ginger and some garlic and some sesame seeds. Yeah? Let's grab a little ginger. Let's remove that skin right off there, yeah? There we go. Just with that spoon, like I said before in the other videos, just gonna use our spoon and just remove it real easy like. So I'm gonna grab a knife. I have ginger in a lot of my recipes. It's super healthy for you. It's an antioxidant. Not to mention it's good for the spirit. Here we go. A little julienne. Then we do the dice, yeah? That's gonna go right in that soy sauce mixture. Boom, over there. Let's get the garlic going on now. So those wings are in the oven. The one set of wings are in the oven, already fried, ready to go. They're just waiting on some yummy sauce to go over right before we serve them. Add a little green onion at the end there too, just to make it a little lively. Just to wake them up a little bit. I like to wake them up every now and then, you know. Sometimes hanging out in a fryer is sort of like a hot tub. You know, they become a bit lazy. Always nice to zap them with something fresh at the end, just to make them happy again, or at least noticed. Okay, there's the garlic all sliced up. That's going in the pot. Boom, just like that. Just let that sit there on super low heat. We're not worried about that. Let's go. I got some sesame seeds. Let's roast them off. Let's roast those off. Let's just throw that right in there like that. Get rid of that saucepan, we don't need it. So it's a high heat, you gotta watch it a little bit. This is reduced all the way. That sweet soy sauce is already reduced with the garlic in there. I'm gonna remove that off to the side. Right away I'm gonna hook on that frying pan right here, and I'm gonna show you why I'm doing that. I'm gonna have this now at a medium heat right here, and then I'm going to slowly roast these seeds on this element in this little wee cooking pot. I'm going to get rid of that cream. Don't need that on there. Don't even know where that came from. Okay, and so now that applesauce we made earlier, I'm just going to switch around. Sorry guys. Grab a spatula. This is a beautiful applesauce here. It's got so many delicious flavors. Oh, it smells so good, you guys. So good. Okay, I'm just gonna add a few wings into that. Just like this. That skin is so sticky. It's beautiful to work with. So these I just want to kind of move this sauce around because these ones I'm gonna oven roast, okay? I'm gonna oven roast these. These are gonna become nicely roasted. Now here's a trick to this. At the very end of that, add a little bit of molasses. Just a hint. Just a little bit. Now watch what happens with that applesauce all of a sudden. Look, it literally adheres everywhere. Just adheres to it. Acts like a glue with that molasses. Now it really just wants to hold right onto that skin of the chicken breast, or of the wings. Okay, these are oven roasted, they're going right in the oven. Hot food hot on a hot pan, just like that. Some nice apple cinnamon wings there, just like that. Don't really like wasting much of it. Boom, those are going in. Just like that, the seeds are ready. Those have to go in right away. Boom, there's those seeds sizzling away in there. Very rich, sweet sauce. Those are done. Rinse your pan. Okay, so that sauce is ready to go, all done, boom. So we got the oven roasted ones in the oven right now. We got the ones that have been fried, they're in the oven right now. We got one more set. That's gonna be fantastic, and they're the dry ribs. Dry ribs are fried, and then at the very end, they're sprinkled with all kinds of yumminess. Let's fry these up. Let's just get them right in the fryer. That oil's hot, I already know that. Let's just move that up to a medium-high heat now. Let that go off for a little bit. Now, while those are frying, I'm gonna head over to the board. I'm gonna slice up some green onion, just like this. Just rough chop, yeah. Just a rough chop. This is gonna go very nicely over those sweet wings. It's smelling really good in here right now. Let's just have a little bit of a, how do you do on the sauce? It's beautifully sweet. You can actually use a little more sugar. So I'm gonna add a little more sugar into that. You want it more sweet than salty. This is just regular plain white sugar. If you're not happy with it, just add more sugar. Rather than add a whack load of sugar right away, wait, man. Horse around with it a little bit. Wait. When it's almost ready to go, if you're not happy, you can always add more. But it's really hard to remove anything. You don't want to be able, you don't want to be in that. So let's go have a look. No, a little bit more. I'm just using my hand, adding it in. I think right now it's just beautiful. Delicious. Okay, just regular white sugar. No big what. Let's go have a look at the fryer here. These are frying away nicely. Get those going on. I got nothing on that. Once those are out, I'm going to throw them in this big bowl here. Actually, in this little bowl here. Yeah, we'll do that. Shut some elements off. You don't need it all going on anymore. Always cleaning as you go. Beautiful. Okay guys, let's go make a slaw real quick. Let's head over here. Let's make a real simple dressing. no mayo. Apple vinegar, apple cider vinegar. It's natural apple cider vinegar. So you will see actual apple molasses on the bottom, so don't alarm yourself. This is just apple molasses. It separates from the vinegar. That's how you know it's organic. Leave it in there. Little honey. It's regular honey. You can use organic honey if you want to go all crazy. No big deal. Give her. Olive oil. The ratio is about 1/3, 1/3, 1/3, so it's pretty easy. A slaw loves acid. Loves it. Needs it, wants it. Just use a fork. You don't need a whisk every now and then. Just use a fork. Just give her. Just like that. Okay, in this slaw, I'm going to get some red cabbage. And crazy me is gonna do some Brussels sprouts and some green cabbage. I'll grab a knife here. So for the cabbage, I want a slaw to be julienne. So I'm looking at the grain of the cabbage. It's wrapping. I want to slice along that to get nice stringy pieces as thinly as I can. Thin. I'm using my hand as that rail so I know what's going on. Just like this, and then all of a sudden, instinct hits. Let's go look at that fryer. Those are looking pretty nice right there. I'm going to remove them out of the fryer into this bowl. I've already removed most of the grease off the skin through the blanching process earlier. This, I'm literally just warming that skin up again so it'll hold all those dry ingredients that I made for the dry rub. It seems this week I've had a lot of fried food. I apologize, but hey, it's lots of fun. Okay, so in here we got the graham crackers, right? We got the coconut, and we got the almond flour. That's just gonna go right on there. Just gonna go right on there. Like, I mean, just give her. Just give her. And I'm gonna shuffle this around, and you're like, well, how does he mix all that up? You know that old one that held all the chicken wings? Boom. Now I'm gonna flip it over, and all those crumbs that went to the bottom are now at the top. Just like that. Boom, boom, boom. Dry and nice, dry and beautiful. I haven't added any salt in there yet. You've probably already noticed that. But what I am doing now is I'm going to slice this grapefruit up. Why am I slicing this grapefruit up? Because believe it or not, grapefruit and cumin are so nice together. Wild and crazy. Adds a little sugar to it, just a little bit. You can use orange, you can use lime, you can use lemon. Any citrus loves the cumin. And just to add some flattery, let's add a little bit of honey on there. And you're like, well, they're not dry anymore. They're not dry anymore. That is the most limited amount of liquid that I've ever added on anything dry. You watch and see what happens when it's out of the oven. So wash my hands out here. I'm gonna add those guys right beside my nice fried wings. Look at these. Look at these. I'd love to have a close-up on these wings. They're so beautiful. Just enough liquid on there. Just enough to accent it and to glue everything. This looks so good. I'm gonna throw these right back in the oven. Oh yeah. Now, look at that. Not one, not two, not three. Okay, three varieties of wings. There's a lot of craziness. Don't get me wrong. This was gnarly. This was crazy gnarly. But it's fun, man. It's fun because now I get to sit with everybody hang out and have a variety of wings. Brings the conversation together. Let's go make some slaw. Boom, we've sliced that red cabbage up. That red cabbage is going in there, boom. Just like that. Brussels sprouts. Let's give those a go. You know, most of the time, I don't have to clean the kitchen. Just FYI. That's another reason why I like to cook. So if it's extra messy, that just means that I've been working extra hard. Here we go. Boom. Just gonna do that. It's like the same thing if you look real closely here. Zoom into this. Look at this. Happens to be the same thing as the cabbage. Just wraps around. So you slice it the same way. It's no big deal. Let's just get it done, right? There we go. There we go. Boom. Boom. There we go. Running out of room. Hello, little bowl. You go in there. So I've got all the elements off now on the range. All those elements are off. Got my rainy day jazz in the background. It was fantastic. Work was great today. I get to come home and I get to do what I love. Man, that makes me happy. I'm just gonna shut that fan off. Oh, you know when the fan's off, you're doing something right. Things are about to be ready to go and ready to be plated. I can't wait to put these wings on a platter either. It's gonna be just fantastic. Just mix that up a little bit. Give it a little toss. Oh, how do you do? Grab your, unwrap it like the worst. I don't know why they wrap these things so much. Their job must be boring. Okay, here we go. Let's slice this up again. Along there. Actually, the real reason why they wrap it like that is to not allow air into it. And so it won't oxidize and the vegetables last longer. Okay, so that goes in just like that. I got this honey, apple cider vinegar, olive oil. Boom, just very liquidy. That's fine. That's fine. Liquidy is good, light, fresh. We're having some wings. They're heavy. I got some wings that are fried. I've got some wings that are rubbed dry. A little bit heavier though, with that almond flour. So I just want to lighten it up. But let's add a little onion in there. Got a little onion left over. I don't like to add too much onion in my slaw. Again, I kind of want to keep it, you know, super light and fresh. Boom, just like that. And I forgot to get a carrot, so I'm gonna go do that. Grab a carrot. Boom. Just like that. Sweet jazz, I just love it. Okay. Let's do this, just like that. Okay, let's go like this. And peel the carrot, just like this. Boom, there we go. And then, boom, just like this. Now, I'm just gonna use a grater. I'm just gonna grate it up. Here we go. Just be careful with the grater. I'll show you how I hold it. Like this. Hold it like that. Angle this or not. You can angle the carrot. And just go gently while having this rest on your thumb. And you're just kind of bringing it down, open that hand wide up a little bit at the end. Now I switch it over, lock out that thumb onto the bottom of the carrot, and just start going for it. And you can get pretty darn close. You can get pretty darn close. Add that in the slaw there. Just like that, boom, boom. Mix that up. Just get your hands in there. Olive oil, apple cider vinegar, honey. So fresh. That's all you need, man. You need to keep things simple, right? You need to keep things simple. Not a big deal. Okay, let's head over to the stovetop real quick. Let's crisp up some bacon. One lonely piece of bacon here. There we go. Just like that. So everyone can see. I'm just running it. Lots of people say that you should move the item into the knife blade and just rock this up and down like that. But I don't do that. I mean, eventually what happens after you learn your knife skills, you just learn your own way. I like to go right at it. I like to eat it up with the knife. I love my knife. That's gonna go into a hot frying pan just like that. I'll show you why in a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna clean the board over there, then we're gonna get plating. I'm gonna clean this up while over there it's frying. The beautiful bacon is frying away. This is real time live. Cleaning as I'm going, that goes directly into the compost. Boom, just like that. That goes to that. Okay, I'm gonna grab my platters. Ready to plate, ready to eat. Ready to plate, ready to eat. Let's go. Now, if you look at these dry wings, look how crispy they are now. There's no moisture on there whatsoever. However, they are blanched. So, what happens is all the moisture is left on the inside. On the outside, they're just as good as gold. Those are just gonna go right on there. And I'm gonna grab some salt. Don't forget the salt. I almost did. S&P on hand, already pre-mixed. Just do a little bit there. Now let's do the crispy Asian sweet and salty wings. These are so light, like you can see that in between the skin on the inside and that nice little flour mixture that we made, there is air in behind or in between that. So when you eat these, you will have a few layers to get through, and trust me, those layers are just beautiful. Grab a spoon. This is a very strong mixture. All you want are hints of it. You just want hints of it. You just want every now and then to get a little hint of that sweet and salty Asian mixture. Go right on top like that. Add that green onion on there. Just like that. I'd be happy if I had this at a restaurant. The oven roasted ones are gonna go right on a platter. Just like this. Oh, sizzling hot. Oh, sizzling hot. And then don't forget to add the bacon. Just right on top, and the grease. That's got the flavor. Of course, we've all had apple smoked bacon before. Now we're having it again. Now it looks kind of bland. So I wouldn't really serve it like that. So let's see what I got for a garnish. Let me see now. The apple roasted. I know. Why not grab an apple that it was roasted on? Slice it up. Boom. Just like that. Just gotta layer it all around. Just remind them. Just remind them. That's what you're eating. You know? Just remind them. Beautiful. Just like that. There we have it. Pretty simple. We got the almond coconut crusted dry ribs. The fluffy, light, crispy, fried soy sweet wings. The apple smoked salt. A bit of the bacon. Holy Christmas. And then, if you so desire, a little light and uplifting slaw. You got it. I want to say this, guys. Really appreciate the views. Thank you so much. I'm having a blast. I hope you're having a blast too. And if you're smiling right now, that means I'm doing my job. So I appreciate it. I'm really hungry. I gotta go eat, man. I'll see you later. I'll see you next time. Have a look.